What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the reasons why it really fucking sucks being financially restricted and being financially limited. And also I'm also gonna talk about the annoyance of fucking time speeding up. So let's get to it. So what really sucks about being broke, and my definition of broke is not being financially free. Now, I'm the type of person where I get really extremely bored with this realm, with this reality, with this world. I get extremely bored. So like nothing really like it'll satisfy me, it'll entertain me for quite a bit, but eventually I'll get tired of it. I'll get bored of it. So this is why I'm constantly on the move. I'm constantly on the go, and I love traveling and I love trying new things. But the thing is, like, if you're financially restricted, if you have money controlling you like it does to damn near 99.9% of the population, then you can't really enjoy life. Because what's the point of living life if you can't really do the things you want to do? And I'm not talking about doing crime. I'm not talking about like harming people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where like you could go to places, you could like travel around the world, you could do things without being restricted and not being forced to do things you don't want to do out of survival. You know what I'm saying? Like most of these fucking vehicles are so expensive and it breaks down easily. If you're financially restricted, you can't really afford to either have a vehicle or to fix your vehicle, and you can't really explore the world around like that. You know, like who the hell wants to stay inside all day? Not me. You know, and I've experienced that, and I still am experiencing that. This is my first year having a fucking car. I'm 26, turning 27. So I've been through hell and back. And I understand, it's not that I'm ungrateful. People have it harder. But with me, I'm just the type of person where, like, I have very low tolerance with the human experience, pretty much. I don't know if I'm an old soul. I don't know if I've been here a lot of times. I don't know what the fuck. But, like, I'm the type of person where, like, if I'm stagnant, if I'm stuck in a certain situation, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the fuck out of here. You know, whether it be people, situations, things, I don't want to settle. Yes, I may be in certain situations for a long time, but eventually I'm going to find solutions on how to get the fuck out of here. You know? But but that shit does get annoying, where like you can't really do the things you want to do if you're financially restricted. It's fucking hot. I'm going to turn on the fucking air conditioner. That feels better. Damn, my fucking shirt smells because I washed it, but I washed it kind of late. And then I dried it, and you know how many clothes stink when you like wash it for, and you leave it to wash it for a certain amount of time, then it stinks, and then you dry it. I hate that smell. But it sucks because like a lot of people are actually stuck in abusive relationships. A lot of people are stuck in abusive family households. A lot of people are miserable, depressed. Part of the reason why is because they're not financially free. I'm not saying money buys happiness, because obviously it's all about within, and there are rich people who are depressed because their spirit wanted to experience that shit, to have money handed to them and then being depressed and shit. That's their experience. But like, again, I'm not saying money necessarily buys happiness, but money does help with happiness. People who are like, they have mental health issues, like depressed, or like they're just miserable, with the finances they have, they could go to certain like just anything to where like it could really help them with their mental, physical, and nervous system type of health. You know what I'm saying? They could afford to like buy juices and do cleanses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but basically what I'm saying is that like this human experience, it is in fact very limited. It does hold you back a lot, because a lot of parents are dumb. A lot of parents are stupid, right? So, because like, this is why people are breaking generational curses. A lot of people are experiencing like spiritual warfare, and they're trying to get away from their family household. It's not because they're defiant or like they're rebellious. No, because a lot of family members are damaged. A lot of parents are damaged. I'm not saying everyone's like this. I'm saying, but like at least the ones I see on YouTube and shit like that. You know? And why they're so damaged is because obviously they're not doing healing work, but because of this corrupt ass world that is ruled by corrupt people, and this reality allows this shit to happen, you know? So this game runs deep. But I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm more so gonna talk about like this, why it sucks to be broke, pretty much. Or it sucks to be financially restricted. You know, so you can't really do the shit you wanna do. And not only that, but like like for example, like there were times where I was stuck in my abusive family's household and they're just so very disrespectful and I couldn't get away from that situation. My only option was to join the military and get and create and build something for myself, which I am currently doing. But at the same time, it took me a while because it's a long process even joining the military. It's a long ass process. So like, because I had to pass a ASVAB test and it took me a while, yeah, whatever. But yeah, but it just, I remember just, I hated being stuck in my family situation. Even when I was kicked out, even when I left them, like when had no choice but to live in my grandma's house. I didn't have a car. I was working at a dead end job. Like, it was just bad, man. Like, it was hard to build opportunity, you know, without a vehicle, without financial freedom and shit like that. So I was stuck in my grandma's house. I was bored to death. I was thankful, but I was like bored and just like, fuck, man. I couldn't do the things I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people experience these things. It doesn't have to be my exact situation, but a lot of people are stuck in horrible, just shitty ass situations, and even a certain apartments, certain housings where like it costs so much, but yet it's just shitty. It's small. You know what I'm saying? Every human, it's our birthright to be financially free. It's our birthright to own nice things, to own things that are huge. You know, where we could have a lot of freedom. You know, it's not our birthright to be broke and to be financially restricted and be around disrespectful as people and being forced to live life out of survival, out of fear. You know what I'm saying? Because it sucks how like people they're doing things out of survival. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it is good to like build stability and build money and stuff like that. But it's hard to do that when all your life is revolved around that, when you have no choice because of an evil ass world we live in. You know what I'm saying? So it fucking sucks. This realm is very low vibrational. Yes, there are certain things or practices and routines you can do to make these experiences like great for you, but for the most part, we can't deny that we live in a corrupt ass world. You know what I'm saying? We live in a very weird timeline. This reality is very shitty. It has a lot of potential, but it's very shitty. And then you got a lot of wars breaking out and shit like that. So this shit's it's very demonic. And then a lot of people are like having all these mental health issues and shit like that, and like it's a whole fucking mess. But how my mindset is, I'm not fazed by it. I'm more so disappointed because I blame everything on God. I'm dead ass. Like I blame everything on the universe. I blame everything in this reality, in this realm. I don't blame. Yes, it is corrupt bloodlines. It is their fault to a certain degree. It is people's ignorance fault to a certain degree. But for the most part, I blame this hellish realm that even allows shit like this to happen. I blame God, the universe. I blame spiritual. I blame the spiritual aspects of it, pretty much. Now, I'm not saying there's entirely bad things about it. Yes, there's good things. It's a duality. There's good and there's bad. You know what I'm saying? But we can't deny, point out the bullshit that goes along with it. A lot of people aren't happy. A lot of people aren't satisfied living their lives because of financial restrictions. You know, we're just wasting our energy doing all these things we don't want to do so we could build financial stability. We shouldn't have to work 20 plus years or just a long time for retirement so you can live your life. By then you're gonna be old and you can't enjoy it as much. It's just weird, you know. Schools don't teach that pretty much. But anyways, there are times where like I get so pissed, I get so aggravated because it's like, man, I'm stuck at a certain shitty ass building. I'm stuck in a certain living area where I'm around this dumbass people I have no business being around with. Just shit like that where like I get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I can't really do anything about it unless I'm financially free. And the thing that what sucks about this system is that like this whole world in general, because there's actually worse. There's third world countries out here. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is a fucking mess. But like, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, it just sucks how like money's not fair too. So like the same way a construction worker could work like 7 days a week, 40 hours, and he has no rest days. He can't see his family. He does have personal time for himself. But you have a person who wins the lottery, wins like $1 million, or a person who gets naked online and they make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with one or two, but I'm just saying there's a huge imbalance. Money's not fair. You know, from the spiritual side, what I've learned is that like some people may say like it depends on your spiritual mission or it depends what their soul wants to experience, but which I believe in that. But at the same time, it's just fucking ridiculous how like it's just dumb. It's fucking dumb. This realm is a joke. That's why I don't take this shit seriously. I take it. I mean, I don't take it personal, but I take it seriously to where I want to become the best version of myself and to create something out of myself. But not like, I don't take this with the things that happen to me. The demonically possessed, dumbass, narcissistic people I've been around with. I don't take all that shit personally because I understand, like, from a higher perspective, it's more likely it's God's or the universe's fault, pretty much, and it's our soul or our spirit wanted to experience certain things for our own evolution out of bullshit, just so our souls can evolve and grow, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take this shit personal, but this shit does get aggravating a lot. Now I'm gonna talk about time speeding up. So what sucks about time speeding up is that, like, you can't really enjoy your life as much because, like, there's certain things, let's say certain things you really want to do, right? Certain hobbies, certain places you want to go, right? But it's hard to do that when the fucking time is going by extremely fast and you're always at a constant rush. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things I want to do and experience, but, like, it's like I'm always find myself in a fucking rush, you know? And so it's like I can't really, like, I can enjoy my life, but I'm always in a rush, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with work. People working these 9 to 5s are gonna be more stressed out. People with families, they have less time for themselves. They have less time to spend with loved ones. They have less time to discover their passions and hobbies because you got fucking time speeding up so fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? There are pros and cons to it. One of the good things is that, like, if you're stuck at a miserable job you don't want to be in, time is speeding up. You can actually tolerate a lot less. Chauncey even talked about it. You can save money and all that shit, but it's just fucking weird. Like, this and, like, how I look at it is, if time is gonna speed up, at least collapse the fucking system, or at least change it, or let time speeding up expose the evil shit that takes place. But the system is not gonna collapse. Nothing's gonna fucking change. People are still doing the same shit, and then you still got time speeding up. So it's like, what the fuck's the point? And I don't really blame the people. I don't blame me. It's not our fault. We're just victims to this bullshit. It's this reality's fault that even allows shit like this to happen over thousands of fucking years ago, or God knows how long this shit's been happening. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at human history, there's so much wars, enslavement, all this bullshit. And we're still enslaved. So it's like, fuck's the point? But that's all I gotta say, and have a good one. Peace.